Bro, I'm really on here playing this KFC game again. I'm really on here playing this KFC game again. This a bop though! This game weird as hell, but I love its intro. Oh yeah! Bro, I've been trying to record all day. Everything is going wrong, so here I am. I love you, Colonel Sanders, because it's the only thing that don't have to update is ready. It's like, I'm ready for you. You ready to make some chicken? Yeah, apparently. All I got is these crappy Mike's Hard lemonades I'm trying to drink to get out of my freaking fridge. Alright. Continue. Let's just get into this. Let's not feel weird about it. Don't let this get to you, Christine. Like, don't let this get to you. Chicken and biscuits are totally cool. What's right? I can't just hit the space bar. Good. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. What's up? Sometimes I like to come outside and look at school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Okay. Strange flex. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. I mean, KFC doing alright. A lot of people still like that. You know, my mom let me know that the KFC by our house is a buffet. Like legit a buffet. And I thought that only like the town over had the KFC with the buffet. But the one near us has the buffet. I may need to do a video checking that out. Alone together for the first time. You figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. They kind of started me back a little bit. Being honest and thoughtful, that's what I did last time. I really enjoyed your feud. Now that you got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. Yes. I appreciate the compliment, Trixie Nosferatu. You good? I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. Bro, they started me back here? They started me back here? Bro. Alright. I'm gonna play through this, and then I'm gonna cut this out, because this ain't it. This ain't it. No. Wanna be my partner? Without you as a partner, I picked this hoe for you. Yeah. Clink. Bam. Oh my god, why is this even a thing? Bro, they really finna make me play through all this again. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right. This is about where we left off that I remember. Is us at night having a moment, and a mashed potato monster, I think it was, showed up. This is where I remember leaving off. Yeah, they were bomb. I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. To be honest, they were amazing. You're right. Tasting them, it reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Why are you getting choked up? It's just mashed potatoes. It's just mashed potatoes. I'm not finna tell him, like, not now over mashed potatoes. There's something I need to tell you, okay? Hold it right there. And then Jojo shows up. There's something I need to tell you first. And then I remember this because he wanted to tell us his sob story, even though his sob story don't have nothing to do with us. I would be the greatest chef in the world has ever seen, and every day since I have been working toward that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. That's you. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our soul may grant them burps may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. The sport monster is here to fight a hero. Okay. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level? Colonel Sanders, we're not gonna talk about where this thing came from? We're not gonna talk about, like, how this happened? Where is the security on campus? Do they know that this thing is out here? Be afraid. Be very afraid of me. Be afraid. Be very afraid of me, because I am a monster, see? Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. Alright, this is where I was messing up. What will you do? I just started Persona, and I am not good at turn-based, but let's do defend. You decide to defend. Which defense will you choose? Trepidation. You close your eyes tight, but then open one just enough to squint and see the sport monster cross the battlefield. For some reason, this makes you feel more prepared for what comes next. Sport monster goes on attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Fat lot of good that defense did. You decide to go on the attack. Oh, see, now I have 2. Last time I only had cook with love. Let's do chow down, does 2 damage. Boom! The fire in your belly made you stronger. Sport monster is really feeling threatened by your attack. Sport monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. So what, is he creating a spirit bomb? It's not Dragon Ball Z, bro. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? I feel like defend don't do nothing, but I'm gonna do it. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Buff up? You draw energy in your arms, thinking back on all the stirring you did in the kitchen as a child. Your muscles go super swole and you're ready to take on anything. Sport monster is no quitter, buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. Sport monster uses utensil tile. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Attack. You decide to go on the attack. Chow down. Does 2 damage. A powerful blow. Sport monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who's gonna have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Sport monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded edge. Val Villain, your reign of terror stops here. Get him, Colonel Sanders! Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens, and this is where I stopped playing, because who has that? Who has that? How much energy does one chicken have that you would look at it and be like, damn, I need to cultivate that into like a move, like a boss battle power move. Hot time power pinch. Bro, did your shirt unbutton from that? Hot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Damn, Colonel Sanders! Sport Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Sport Monster spews steam into the night. I guess. No, let's spare him. You managed to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he is still a living creature with a pure soul who desires pity on your wrath. Pity, whatever. Be gone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back, like you said. What? The Sport Monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. I have to finish it. I have to finish this game. I have to. There are people that worked really hard to put this together. I have to finish this game, even if it's blowing my mind and I feel dumber from playing it. I have to finish it. I have to know fully what this game is about and what it entails. I have to keep going. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. Oh, they got the cursed chicken book from the library. The last name to have signed it is Borko. Borko, that name sounds strangely familiar. It would to you, because you're out here summoning the power of 1,000 chickens. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. Wait, is he in my house? Did I invite him in? I'm just tripping. He must have helped you get home in your tired state. You don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. I'm pretty sure I would have made it home. I was just at school. We didn't really do no schoolwork. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you're tucked in tightly. He in my house! Get out! Good night, my colonel. I would never, ever say that. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. There's a corgi instructing our love? Huh? Dreams are weird. Bro. I would have loved to be in the writing room for this. I would have loved to be in the room where people are like, we gotta have a weird, like, Colonel Sanders, like, wet dream. We gotta put that in the game. Everybody needs to experience this. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Or he was lying. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. Nah, not at all. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. What's up, girl? Yeah, we're close. Before you can tell her about the encounter with Sport Monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think it might be I think it might be Clank. I think I might like Clank. You like a robot? There's some jokes there. Like him? Like? I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? No. And then it don't matter. That's high school. He looked 40. How old are we? No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at the school he didn't even go to, and was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade. What? Not even, don't matter. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooking language translation there. Yeah. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders? The coolest guy in school? The most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. It's not gonna be like an introduction and conversation, I know that. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? A little bit of shade. Y'all are supposed to be friends. Y'all chill. Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. Oh, is that Miriam checking? Oh, she's still checking? Okay. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about this passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from some super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, I had a very strange feeling come over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I've ever tasted. You just did drugs. Those were drugs. Those were not spices. You were high. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Exactly. Those sound like drugs, Miriam. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Please, please, please! It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you, or from Colonel Sanders. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? Oh, I can't just not tell her? I can only tell her or make up a fake ingredient? Bro, I'm gonna make up a fake ingredient. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know, how about it was Eye of Newt? I know it sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt? Wow. Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. Bro, why does school got a cherry blossom tree? It's Colonel Sanders. He's a right. Is this motherfucker on a horse? It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. Stand back and admire his majestic glory. I'm gonna stand back. Because you're on a horse. I'm not gonna run up on that. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Bro, this is a public place. You just got your horse here? Where are you gonna hitch it at? Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. Oh, so you're not gonna hitch it. Did you just find that and ride it here? You are so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry. He knows his way home. I mean, how are you gonna get home, though? Your ride's gone. You, like, whistle and he comes back? You attempt to compliment Colonel Sandals, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful butte you have. I mean, what a horseful butte you have. Dang it, that's what I just said. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh, Trixie Nosferatu just gets really nervous around people they like. What? That's not helping? I mean, they got food poisoning and we're up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink and a smile as if to say, situation handled, but can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. He's like, I'm out, y'all are freaking weird. I don't know what y'all are talking about, but don't talk to me about it. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad by the way they're hiding. You know, it must be really bad. Like, counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. I'm like, Miriam and Ashley are like very similar. How can I do Ashley's voice? Why don't you make like a bear and mind your own wax, honey? I cannot do these voices. They're too much. Alright. You immediately dress the rivals down for their immature behavior. Culinary school is to be respected. This kind of nonsense is a waste of everyone's time. Now you've upset them. I don't care. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? I can't do these voices. One, I'm like stuffy and I can't do this. I'm not sure you're no good meal if it ate you. Rude. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You really ain't gonna use a little evil in your food? You're gonna get people sick. They're gonna get the diarrheas. You finally get a look at what they were hiding and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. Bro, y'all in here using spork magic? It's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing! Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep beep! Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Why is... no. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. Original. Like, original recipe. Yeah. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Burst or womp. Whatever sound that is. Why do you think you're who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard of such a language. Not even from a stand mixer. Oh god, how long have I been playing this? I can't do an hour, like 5 more minutes. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Burst. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Oh, fight, fight, fight! Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazy men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least, or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got a lofty career of aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Is that the thing? Bro, to be fair, corgis are like really cute. I met a corgi a few weeks ago. Her name was Taco, and she's the freaking best. She's a little alpha. She likes to bork, and her favorite thing to do is play fetch. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkle regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken! You want to pay attention to the lesson? Truly you do. Which is why, in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. What? What? But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. All the important parts is lies, so you good? When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Trixie Nosferatu, naturally it appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? A shimmering pepper? A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way, so naturally you reach out and grab it and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. Nah, it's good. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. They doing too much. Why is this dude here? Ghost, in parentheses, of student. My friend. Ooh, this guy again. I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I still got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through. To fulfill... the prophecy! Cough, cough. You must... You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Aw, man. You come to and find everyone is staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. Why did you put it on the tray? You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Why did you have that? Why would you have that? That should be locked up somewhere. And here you are, oh, passing around this class with these stupid ass kids. These kids are dumb, man. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your arrivals enter to make dramatic announcement that they suck. Today's lunch will be prepared via time competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Will this be shorter? Is everything a competition with you two? Yes, yes. Well, not with me. I'm on a personal journey to learn, love, and to learn to love. Sure, why not? But definitely not constantly battle. Yeah, stop getting your genres crossed. Don't you have some portable monsters to capture or something? Is this bitch talking about Pokemon? I need to eat if I'm going to have the energy to sustain my education and pursue my dreams of being a master chef. How are any of you supposed to get anywhere if we're constantly fending off challenges from everyone? Oh god, this is annoying. Besides, I already brought my own lunch, Trixie Nosferatu. You should have it. It will give you the energy you need to succeed. Miriam gives me a gift. Oh, that's right, she specializes in tiny foods. My special grilled cheese and tomato soup with chocolate milk to wash it down, and a tartlet, whatever, for dessert. I'm not gonna lie, I think that's really cute and dope. People that do that. I know that there's people that do that and they make little meals. I don't know, it's intriguing. It only takes you about 5 seconds to eat Miriam's tiny food, but it's just what you needed for motivation. You know what? I've learned enough for today. Let's battle. Okay. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is the lunchroom, not a sports scene court. That's a thing. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Just then, a huge light blast in front of the phrase, timer ready. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. I stand corrected. This is a nightmare. This game is a nightmare. Oh my god. I bet you can get the best of them. Best believe it, like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. Oh my god, I will defeat you myself. Really press him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs out, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does water boil at? I didn't pick. They're timed. I'm gonna lose. I was reading. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know calories, but you'll have an idea. 11. Tail wagging intensely. Now that you got some basic steps going on, it's time to elevate your craft. Which state of mind offers the most flavor? Gratitude? I feel like they're just saying things, but actually it's simply stronger and faster. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditated on this device to draw energy from that place. That would be a great time to harness that energy. So where does it come from? What? It's a horrible day to start important things. Next question. You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Oh, silent. What are these questions? Yep. I guess I have to try again. I lost? Bro, you can lose? Oh, God. Let's just go. Yeah, let's just go right into it. Good one, Van Van. I like your grumption. Oh, he liked that. Okay. I'll be watching your performance just as they. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Okay, finally a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Timer ready. It's what I'm talking about. Aru, we finna do it. I stand corrected. Okay. Diamond under pressure. I will defeat you myself. Chicken, mashed potato, day one. You feel like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. The timer runs on. Did that wrong. Okay, I don't know when we're 11 spices. Okay, let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, what did I did gratitude. Okay. Okay, I got it. Why did that sound like a Lady Gaga song? You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. Silence? Okay. It's like, because of food. Alright, I get it. I believe in you, Trixie Nosferatu. Hey, you know me. He's actually cheering you on, which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. What? How many spoonsful of grated official? And with one desert cookbook, which one do you take? No! You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. Oh, what? Oh my god. I know you love really more than seeing fellow and get blah blah blah. So sacrificing the personal touch. You might not have any hands, but Trixie Nosferatu does, and good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed. But you're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by this. What? Use that hand for the rest of the match. Shakes his head in shame. What you often find is the easy way can turn out much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. The battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Aw, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it would be fair to compare the two on account of Trixie Nosferatu's injury. You see Sprinkles again begin to lick his doggy chops that he looks at. What? Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert. That looks like trash. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a array of delights. Oh my god, this is annoying! I hate reading this. I hate reading this. Colonel Sanders, you don't mind lending me your strong, steady hand? Bro, Colonel Sanders don't want none of us. Fried cheese croquet atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream, 2 ways, tender nougat, pearls of... This is too much! Sing it to the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, he. As he places a soft covered finger in his lips, Ashley begins to lean over and whisper something in his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internal rage. Flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. Bro, your self-talk is so negative. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed in anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you, enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure, but I was born that way. I'm adding words. I've never walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. Okay. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it always hasn't been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then when I was going to amount... This music! I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see him... What are you doing here? I'm talking to Colonel Sanders. Leave. As your moment was going for the intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. No! And then scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. Bro, I'm gonna freaking kill you, Borko. It is I. I know I said I wouldn't be back, and after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but I just wanted to say that I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know what it's like having to always look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right? Aw, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of the night can really rattle a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. I know you're strong, and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to the school. I wasn't always a sport monster, you see. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no, I was a golden retriever, but I still... What? This thing said he used to be a dog. I was still a student until one day some mean kids with a magic spell book cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. A magic spell book? Did it have a chicken on it? Precisely. I had procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such a dark, evil magic. Now you should be protecting the innocent. Oh well, if you need me, don't fear. I will be there. It sounds like there's some bad crooks in the kitchen of life, Trixie Nosferatu. Together, I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. A personal invite? You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside Colonel Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Your place is nice. It's got, you know, a little mid-century modern look to it. I don't know about that chicken statue. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Bro, look at this picture of him as a baby. He got a full-on, like, goatee and mustache. Who's that other picture of? It kind of looks like Conan O'Brien or something. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders, your eyes perk up as you start to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps. Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you? Bro, reveal it. You decide that you're as ready as you ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your luck bat for a special dish you've been keeping an eye on a day. I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Luxe hideaway. Bro, did I make all the sides for his restaurant? Is Colonel Sanders about to screw me over and take my recipes? I'm worried. This is suspect. Magnificent, Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold it up onto the last bite? I like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment so you can steal my recipe, bitch! You could offer to make him more, but that seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? No, that's nasty. That's gonna go bad. You can't just be holding on to that. Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room, various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate moments, memories, and emotions, whatever. To tap an item, discover more about Colonel Sanders. Right. What is that? Where he keeps the secret recipe. You think for a moment over and then it dawns on you. It opens on a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? No. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. Ew. Colonel Sanders himself. Why, bro? But why? You hold on a drumstick. Why does the stick part on it so long? Oh, you're like a little rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company if they found it. Am I right? Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. A very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. This bro got a taxidermy chicken in his house. Oh my god, a little note clips of the chickens with the true state bird of the great state of Kentucky. Tap on an item, discover more about the kernel. Bro, what is this? Is this an urn? And business failures, poor guy. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Here to be cheering though you look closely, start inscription. My friend Pete is. There's a candle here, scented candle. Power tool. Starch collet, piece of wood floating in a lake, summer of '69. No, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's redacted. Tap on an item, blah 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 blah. Bro, what is your deal? No, get out of here. Yeah, right now is, can't you see him in the middle of something? You open the window and crash with the breeze. Okay, that's so weird. Pyramids of Egypt. Nah, probably not there. You take one off the hanger and try it on. This lady weird. Like, if I ever went to somebody's house and just started trying on their clothes without their permission while they like weren't in the same room, I'm pretty sure like they'd kick me out. They'd be like, you can't be here, you gotta go. You gotta go. Oh, this girl's got problems. Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on. He wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket. You forgot to take it out. I'm just gonna say I'm cold. It's closer to the fireplace. It's warm by the fire if you don't come a little closer. Oh yeah, we finna have some KFC. Suddenly everything feels like it's moving too fast. Final exams are tomorrow. You should be thinking about what you're going to cook. I should be home studying. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Trixie Nosferatu? I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. No! Why are we always having dream sequences? Bro, what is this? Stop showing me this dream sequence. Oh, so I stayed the night? I stayed the night here? Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is the day that I could change the rest of your life. You think about learning a secret ingredient you just learned about. Redacted. In some jurisdictions, redacted isn't illegal. Is drugs? But if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast and your mouth waters from the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. You taste Colonel Sanders' food and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you important questions. So would you say that we're the perfect match? Hell yeah, Colonel Sanders! Me and you! Together forever! How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Why are you messing with my emotions, bro? Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? No, we could flatter him, I guess. He gazes out the window. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings. You're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you could find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Get out of my house, Miriam! Where you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you. It's okay, I was just... But now that it turns out you're fine, I can totally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but... You will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. I think I can believe that. Since I've been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him, you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure. And I can get the little... I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say skydiving? Is this the typical first date with a talking pressure cooker? And now I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story. However, bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too. Back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him. You what? Yeah, that's what I said. Nothing happened, but the emotional connection was wowzers. Miriam offers you, like, do I have a choice? I don't know why they put that up there. Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pop. That boy named Bob, that's right. He's not Pop. His name is actually Bob. What's a swirly? It's so delicious. Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away. I'm doing so many voices. I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. You can get your swirly dip too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school. There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You've got some nerve, Trixie Nosferatu, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. You clench your fist with the injury from yesterday's mixer accident. Makes you wince in pain. Bro, we not gonna fight nobody. Maybe as well just give up. I'll never give up, ever. Colonel Sanders arrives. Bro! As it appears things are close to boiling over, a naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Trixie Nosferatu, how's that hand feeling? I'll surely be back to fighting for him by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe the winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? Bro, I think he just wants your recipes. He don't really want, like, he don't want us. He wants our recipes. But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? Bro, anybody could have made that chocolate sauce. It's chocolate sauce. Anybody could have made that. You either make it or you don't. Like, it's chocolate sauce. It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words. Say it was bland. Excuse me, Trixie Nosferatu. I'm more than capable enough to speak for myself. You got it? Wow. 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 Really? 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 See you inside? You gonna do that like I went at your house last night? Wow. Yeah. I'll see y'all inside. They really did that to me. Well, that's that book. It looks like bad news. It's just something I found laying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? I can't think of one surefire way to find out. You open the page covered in arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the edge of the page. I could use this spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. That is way drastic. Could you do something else? Like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe a string around your little finger. Okay, fine. It is drastic. But desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. Bro, I'm not gonna cast no spell on myself. You take your friend's advice to put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for his students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up, and he begins to breathe quickly. He must be hungry. What? Let's wait and see what happens. And you follow this tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. He begins barking on the... Oh my god. Terrence! I told you to never come back here, Terrence! I will destroy you, Terrence! Why is he the teacher? He hasn't taught us one thing about cooking. Like, people just like corgis, so they put him in the game. But he hasn't taught us one thing about cooking. That's even a talking squirrel. Who named him Terrence? For real! I don't know if I can keep doing this today. I don't know if I can keep doing this today. This is too much. This is too much. Like, where am I? Oh, bro, but I'm almost done. If I keep going, I won't have to do this anymore. Bro, if I keep going. Okay, okay. Bro, but it's already... I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm gonna make this a 3-parter. I can't do it. I have to come back to this another day. I can't do it today. I can't do it today. Bro, all this reading, and all this stupid stuff they got me saying. My throat hurt and my nose is stuffy. I cannot do this. If you enjoyed my suffering through this, you can leave a like. And if you are crazy enough to want to see part 3, you can subscribe. I'm gonna play some other stuff on the channel. You don't have to subscribe to this. You can subscribe to see other stuff. There's so much other stuff. There's so many other games that I can be playing, that I'm gonna play. Just let me get through this. Just let me get through this. I'm sorry. Y'all have a good day. Hope y'all had fun. I hope y'all had fun. I mean, I hung in there. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.